Hey, hello. How you doing? This is Wellness Wednesday. I'll be on camera in a few more minutes. I just want to do my recap of my series. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Miss QT, good to see you. How you been doing today? How your day been going? Today's the 31st day of May. This will end my series of mental health awareness. I'm just going to do a recap on some of the things I have talked about this month. And if you want to check out my playlist on that, you can go to my playlist and check out some of the information that I have put out this month. But today I'm just going to go over some facts about it, and it's good to see everyone. I just want to put up a couple of disclaimers. Anything that I talk about on my channel is for educational entertainment purposes only. And the reason I do awareness because I want my channel to be a voice for someone that if you're out there dealing with something, I just want you to know you are not alone. So I will be continuing on my channel. I'm just going to run down some things on my channel at this point now. Um, I will continue to keep having things positive over here. My channel is a drama-free channel. I will be sharing things to inspire myself and to encourage others along with me. Can you please have a wrench? Don't you already got one? Oh, you want the wrench for the you want the other wrench. You want the managing wrench. Oh, you already have a wrench, don't you? I thought you had a wrench. You don't have a wrench? Let me see. Oh, girl, I thought you was already a moderator. I'm sorry. I thought all my members was moderators. I think I had changed them out, because I had to see who I was going to be over here with me. I'm sorry. You know you going to get one. You my member, girl. You are a managing um you are a managing moderator. And I found out those managing moderators can block other moderators. I think I got you and two more, Miss Key and another one, I think. Y'all are managing moderators. Just, when y'all do be over here, I know y'all know if you see anything going on crazy, y'all know what to do. But girl, I thought you was a moderator. It's showing up your name in green. I guess they're just there. Girl, I thought you was a moderator all this while. But welcome to the Georgia Trooper. You already official Georgia Trooper, so welcome. What you been doing today? What you been doing today? I see you been doing some shorts and things like that. I was looking at your short while ago. Uh, um, I'm looking at it now, matter of fact. TD Jakes, I like him too. He be putting out some positive things. But get back to what I was saying that the direction my channel is going. I'm thankful for where I'm at with my channel, and I appreciate people like you, Miss QT, for joining my membership, for joining my channel, and always popping in when you can because I understand having a channel that it does. You have to take care of that first. And that's why I always tell people take care of your home, then come over and check out Georgia Girl out if you choose to. But today I just want to get in some things about we're coming up to a new month to start tomorrow. My awareness for this month for June would be Alzheimer. So I'll be putting out information for Alzheimer. I don't know if anybody or Alzheimer, I'm not sure if anybody know what that is. So I'll be sharing that. My mom has the early stages of it. So I educate myself more. I'm educating myself more about things that are going on in real life. And that's what my platform is for. Awareness, entertainment. I does do trending news, but I'm all about trying to be positive over here. And if y'all find yourself liking my channel, if you want to continue to keep coming over here, I really would appreciate you. So I'm going to get into my commentary. I will talk more about my channel. Tomorrow I'm starting a new segment. It'll be Thoughtful Thursday. So every Thursday I'll be putting out some thoughtful inspiration. That'll be a segment for every Thursday. Normally I try to come lives on I try to come lives basically on Tuesdays, Wednesday, And I will do Fridays and Sundays. It all depends on my schedule. But Tuesday, Wednesday, normally my days when I normally go live, it'll be Testimony Tuesday or either Wellness Wednesday. But with the schedule I got, y'all might see me popping up anytime. But those basically my main 2 days I would go live. Based on the weekend, I'm with my family. Y'all see me sometime popping up. We're doing family events or stuff like that. But those are some of the days that I do go live. And since I'm starting my new awareness, Alzheimer's, so I'll be walking for Alzheimer's. I just finished walking for mental health. Now I'm fixing to walk for Alzheimer's. If anybody want to join me when I'm walking, I try to walk at least a couple of days after, or at least a couple of days out the week. Um, and the color for mental health is green. That is the color for mental health this month. So I did make a shirt. This is my shirt from my shop. I does have these available. You can get these shirts and you can wear them anytime because mental health, they only show awareness for May, but mental health is every day. This is something we deal with daily. So if anybody want to check out some of those, you can. So you been chilling today? That's all. You been staying cool? So are you still going to the gym? Are you still going to the gym? I'm just going to read some facts about mental health. And if anybody want to come up on the panel and share their insights on mental health, because I'm going to wrap this series up. Um, Mental health is very important. It's things that we need to know about it that we didn't know. And I hope that by you following me this past 31 days, that I have gave you some good information about it because I had went through different steps about it. I went through ways you can live. I went through ways you can be inspired while you're going through mental health. I also did some walking while I was talking about mental health. I also showed some tips and different things to do to help to improve your mental health. So today I'm just going to go over some facts about mental health. I'm not going to be all long, just wrapping up my series. You still going to the gym? That's great. So how you been feeling since you've been going to the gym? How have you been feeling? Are you seeing some type of relief? Are you having some type of progress? What are your, do you have an actual goal in mind? Or just I know you told me you're trying to just stay in shape. So how are you feeling? That's just the question. How are you feeling since you started the gym? My daughter's just started the gym. She said I'm gonna go with her one day. And I'm gonna go with my daughter one day and just try to see could I get on the treadmill, just try to balance myself on it, with my back and everything. I probably can get on it for a little while because when I was taking therapy, I did do the treadmill. She started her membership yesterday, and she said so far she like it. I'm just motivating my daughter, trying to build her confidence up, because I've been working on trying to stay in shapes for years. At one particular time, I lost a lot of weight. I gained some of it back. Now I'm at like. Still working on it. You know what I'm saying? So I will go over 15 mental health facts that you should know. Let's see how many facts it is. No, it's 11 facts about mental health that you should know. Um, this is just wrapping up my series right here. These are facts we should know about mental health. More than 50 million Americans struggle with mental health. That's a fact. That is a fact. There are millions of people out here suffering with mental health, and they don't know they have mental health. They're not going getting treated for it. They'll wait until it just get overwhelmed on them. So number one, more than 50 million Americans struggle with mental health. Number two, 1 in 5 young people aged 13 through 18 has or will develop a mental illness in their lifetime. These are facts. Number three, youth depression. Youth depression rates have risen from 12.9% to 25.2% from the pre-pandemic to 2021. Depression symptoms can impact performance in school, interfere with personal relationships. These are some facts about mental health. They saying, it's a certain percent our youth are going through depression because a lot of them get bullied, a lot of them get have low self-esteem about themselves, especially when they're in I think it start when they start getting puberty or start, I said between sixth grade, maybe earlier, fifth grade, they start going into puberty, and then their body started changes, and they start being around other people, and they start feeling certain ways about themselves. So low self-esteem plays a big part of mental health also. Number four, most Americans lack access to adequate mental health treatment. 54.7% of American adults with mental illness did not receive care in last year. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't have insurance. A lot of people can't afford to get the treatments they need when you're dealing with mental health. That's why, it's a lot of people have different types of programs. The government, I guess they in your city, maybe go to your local health department or something like that and see what kind of programs they have for people that deal with mental health, because it's on the rise and people definitely need to be treated. Don't wait until, it gets so overwhelmed on you and then you have to do things that you would regret. So, a lot of people doesn't have health insurance and they can't get those treatments. I know in our area, they have like local places where give you some benefits on some certain things. It all depends on your state. You've been feeling good about what you're doing. Well, you continue to keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you. I be seeing you sharing your inspiration every morning. I does be checking it out. Hey, Miss Lady T, how you doing? Just reading some facts about mental health. I'm on number 5 now. Mental health, mental illness can affect people of any age, race, religion, or income. A mental illness is a medical condition that disrupts a person's thinking, feeling, mood, and ability to relate to others and daily functions. These are facts I'm reading about mental health because it is the last day of mental health awareness, and I have been sharing it all month on my channel. If you want to get more information about what I've been talking about all month, just check out my playlist and it will tell you about different things and different topics I was talking about. And I'm just reading some of the facts about mental health. Number 6, many factors contribute to the development of mental health condition, including life experience such as trauma, history of abuse, biological factors, and family history of mental illness. When it comes down to mental health, it either go determined about this. You can come from traumatization or something, or you could be in you could be born with mental health. Everybody has some type of mental health about them. Mental health and physical health. Everybody has some type of mental health and physical health when it comes down to their bodies. Some people it affect through abuse or it's like a biological thing. Number 7, depression is the leading cause of disability worldwide. And that's true. A lot of people are suffering with depression. And a lot of people are ashamed to admit that they go through depression. I've been through depression and I have anxiety. I'm not ashamed to say that has happened to me. So if anybody out there dealing with depression and anxiety, just know you're not alone, because there are millions of people out here in the world are dealing with depression and anxiety. So best thing you could do is try to get yourself some help, or you try to deal with it the best way you can. So depression is one of the number one cause in the world today. Number 8, members of the LGBT community are almost 3 times more likely to experience a mental health condition such as major depression, generalized anxiety disorder. Okay. Number 9, the common signs of mental health issues include extreme mood swings, changes in eating habits, excessive worry or fear, problem concerning and avoiding friends or social activities. These are some of the signs that will let you know that you're going through some type of mental health. These are the signs we should notice. The mood swings. If you got someone and you notice that things aren't the same with them, you notice their mood swing, you just see someone just start acting all different than ordinary, you'll be wondering why are they acting like that. Because people does have their mood swings. People does have their mood swings. And if you see them changing their eating habits, excessive worry, fear, problem concentrating, and avoiding friends or social media. A lot of people take those breaks off social media because they have to protect their mental state. There's so much going on in the YouTube world and in the internet. Sometimes you have to take those mental breaks. That's in order to protect your mind and protect yourself. So, number 11, more than 1 in 4 adults living with serious mental illness also struggle with substance abuse. They're saying people with mental illness also have a problem with substance abuse. I think a lot of people turn to substance abuse when they're dealing with mental health. They turn to alcohol, they turn to drugs, they want to commit suicide. They feel like they have to find a way out. They feel like they have to find a way out. But I'm here to tell you, if anybody's going through any of these things, get professional help. Seek help. If you don't want to talk to, go to your local health department. Talk to someone in your family. A lot of people don't know how to tell their family when they're dealing with things like that. They feel like a lot of people might judge them. So if you're going through anything like this, depression, anxiety, you feeling like you want to commit suicide or anything like that, make sure you talk to someone. There's somebody out there should listen to you. Just know you're not alone. And there are millions of people are going through this daily, but they just don't know how to get help because they're afraid. They're afraid to be judged. They're afraid that people might not accept them because of the things that they're dealing with. Like I said, I does have an anxiety disorder. I'm not ashamed to say I have been doing good these past few months. I have been trying to stay calm. I'm not trying to get into nobody's drama. I'm just trying to be more relaxed. But I does have those days that I does get overwhelmed. Y'all probably saw my video yesterday or my live. Y'all probably thought I was upset. No, I wasn't upset. I was just speaking on things that I wanted to say. But that was yesterday. Today is a new day. I don't move backwards. I move forward. So right now I'm trying to stay focused on my health. I'm trying to grow my channel. I will support people that support me. If anybody want to find Georgia Girl, if you don't see me, just know, turn on her channel. You might just see her right there. So I will continue to keep putting out this awareness on whatever topic I decide to talk on. It will be awareness. It'll be something to help someone. And I'm going to read some more about the facts about mental health. And this is not nothing new, y'all. This is not nothing new. This been going on for years. It's good that people try to educate themselves more about mental health then you'll know how to handle these things. And I want to thank Miss QT and Miss Lady T for coming in today. I appreciate you all. Like I said, I'm good. People support who they want. It doesn't bother me. I still get over here and do what I have to do, put my commentary out. In time, those things will come for me, but I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing about anything or anyone on YouTube. They're not worth they're not worth my mental state. They're not worth me having anxiety. They're not worth me having depression because I feel like I have more to live for. Um, okay, I'm going to read the mental health status. The mental health by numbers. This right here status is, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Just know you're not alone. There are millions of people are affected by mental illness each year across the country. Many people just like you work, perform, create, compete, laugh, love, and inspire every day. 22%, 22.8% of U.S. adults experience mental illness. This was in 2021. These are numbers from 2021. Um, this represents 1 in 5 adults. 5.5 of U.S. adults experience serious mental illness. 14.1 million people. This represents 1 in 20 adults. Hey, Professor, good to see you. How you been doing? I'll just share some facts about mental health, things that I have already discussed. I'm just wrapping up this series because I'm moving on to the next series. The next series will be Alzheimer and dementia. That's what I'll be walking for, starting tomorrow, walk to end Alzheimer. So y'all probably see me doing some more walking. You'll see some more information put out. Over here, this is what I do. My channel is where I show awareness to people that are going through everyday life. And so I was just talking about the statistic of the mental illness, the percent of the age group. And this was like from in 2021. So I'm not sure what the status is for 2023, but this just been 2 years ago. 7.6 U.S. adults experience concurrent substance using disorder and mental illness. A lot of people turn to substance abuse when they're dealing with mental illness. And this is one of my shirts right here. It's a mental health awareness. I have these in my shop. And if anybody want to connect to my channel, support me, you want to be a member, it's all up to you. Everything is going at the bottom of my screen. And I want to shout out to those members that are also already a member of my channel. And shout out to my moderators. Um, just know mental health does matter. Mental health does matter. Let's see. I'm just reading some more things I had brought to y'all about how walking help with mental health. I'm just doing a recap of everything I have shared about mental health. I showed y'all the effects of walking. How does it help mental health? Let me just read this up. Professor, how your day been going? Your day been going well? Yes, I have put out several videos. I have did some walking, and you go out there walking and see the skies and see the wind blowing. Like right now, tonight, I'm sitting on my porch. I'm sitting on the porch, right? And like right now, it's kind of like it seems like it's kind of warm tonight, but the wind is a little. You got the trees blowing, and sometimes I come out here and sit on the porch and meditate. And that's why I said walking and meditation, it helps a lot with mental health. Hold on. I got a phone call. Hold on. I'm back. You said yes, mental health does matter. It should be taken serious, very seriously. A lot of people don't take it serious. They think it's a joke. They think that they can do whatever they want and still feel like it's okay, but it's not. If you have a problem, just know you're not alone. You know, a lot of people need people to encourage them to go out and get help, but some people rather turn to violence. They rather turn to social media and do things to hurt others' feelings, or they just do things. They act out. They don't handle their problem. They're in fear. They don't have faith. That's why I was saying faith over fear. You got to have faith to y'all be able to face these things. Like I said, I was diagnosed with anxiety, and when I first got diagnosed with anxiety, I had no idea what was coming over my body. I didn't have no idea that the experience I have to know what anxiety was. I can remember the first time I had anxiety. I was traumatized because and I done shared this before. I was traumatized. I was at a mall and they was shooting at the mall. That was the first time I ever had a panic attack. And I passed out because I was afraid. I was thinking me and my family was gonna get killed because it was some crazy people shooting in the mall. And just imagine we were sitting at the table eating, right? It was just like it was like Easter weekend. We was up there trying to do some shopping for Easter. That's why I don't like to go nowhere, no last minute shopping during the holidays because it'd be so much going on at these malls, and it was like we were just sitting there eating our lunch because we was in the mall eating, and we heard my daughter, me and my great kid was at the table eating. My daughter was next door in a little shopping area, the shopping area next to the food court. And I heard some people say, y'all heard that? We heard the gunshot, right? And we like, is that a gun? Is someone shooting? And this happened like about 4 or 5 years ago. Matter of fact, about 4 or 5 years ago, it was me and my granddaughter and my grandson, my two oldest grandchildren. We was together. That's when I didn't have no hip and back issues. Then could run and do all kind of stuff like I want to do back then. And we heard the people just getting up, running, and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And my daughter was not with us, and Lord have mercy, it just scared me so bad. I didn't know where my daughter was, and it did all I could to hold on to my two grandchildren. I went into a panic attack. I started having anxiety, and I know if I get overwhelmed, if I get see myself getting upset, that's why I always say I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing about nothing that is out of my control. I just try to deal with it head on. I try to continue to have faith throughout the process. Um, but back then, I didn't know how it was going to affect me mentally. From that time on, I started having anxiety. I get traumatized. I get overwhelmed. So I would have to be put on some medicine. They put me on medicine. Okay, during that time when they had that shooting, I didn't know where my daughter was, y'all. I was just crying. I didn't know where my daughter was. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I thought they had got my daughter because they was just bust. I think two people did end up getting killed that day. But everybody was just running for their lives, and I was telling everybody, I said, I don't know my daughter. I don't know my daughter. I don't know my daughter. So we had to run and go to shelter. And that's the only thing I really do remember because my daughter is a nurse also. By the time my daughter got there, they hadn't told my daughter, so they told her that I had been passed out because I was so upset and crying and worried where she was. And I remember coming back through. They was telling me to breathe and stuff like that. But it seemed like I said, that was the first time I ever experienced having panic attack, anxiety attack. It's messed with your breathing, and that's not a good feeling. That is not something. that you would want to experience having anxiety and panic attack because it messes with your heart. And that's why I try to stay calm. I try to pray. I try to pray more. I try to keep myself busy, whether I'm walking or reading or laughing. I'm trying to do something to help my mental state. I'm not going to stay down. I'm not going to stay where I'm being feeling like my world in the end. I want to stay lifted up. I want to be lifted up. I don't want to be walking around sad. I don't want to be walking around mad. I want to be happy. And I want my mental state to feel free from anything that is poisoning. And I have to work on me. And so I started taking more breathing treatments. I started doing everything I supposed to do. And then I think I had another episode. Um, we had a house fire, and I went into a panic attack then because I think this what happened. I was cooking some French fries, and I left. It was a grease fire. I left the French fries on the stove, and everything just blazed up. I freaked out. I panicked, but I got out the house. I did get out the house. I did have some smoke insulation because that's when I was down in my back. I was having a hard time trying to get out the house, but I got out there. God was with me that day. I crawled out the house because with my back issues, it's hard for me to run as fast. But I take off, but I can't get that good balance like I used to. But I was able to get out the house. But I had a anxiety attack then, and so they ended up putting me on some medicine, and I'm not ashamed to say that I had to end up going on medicine, and I had to take some strong medicine to keep me relaxed, to keep me calm, to make sure I rest well at night. So, but I can't say I haven't had an anxiety attack in months now. I've been giving it to God. I've been giving everything to God. I've been letting Him guide me. I let Him guide me to where I need to go. I give everything to Him. I try not to worry about things that I can't control. And I start focusing on things that are important to me. My life is so important to me. My family, my health, my friends, like you, Professor, people in my chat. I love each and every one of y'all for the ones that does tune on. But I just wanted to tell people, don't feel shame. Don't feel alone, because there are millions and millions of people out here dealing with depression, dealing with anxiety. I started having depression right after I had my cancer diagnosed because I was thinking I was going to die because my faith was not strong back then. But my faith is so strong now. My faith is real strong now. But God took me through these things. It's just like He took me through a test. You don't believe it or not, God will test you just to see how strong your faith is with Him. So I had to go through a lot of those things to get where I'm at today. That's why I have to give God all the glory. I thank Him for His grace and mercy, for waking me up this morning, for getting me on my way. I really do thank Him for that. And I just want to come on today and tell everybody, don't feel ashamed. Don't feel ashamed about nothing that you have been through, nothing that you are facing, because you are not alone. Yes, because I don't know when no boys shot up there, it was gang related. But the thing about it, innocent people was running for their lives, y'all. And we was, whew, I tell you, I never, ever, ever want to go through something like that again in my life. I'm for real, y'all. We seen babies running, people on cane stick, wheelchairs. They was actually in fear. Me and another lady had a panic attack. So I went by myself. I wasn't the only one having a panic attack because we was afraid. We thought we was gonna die. And once I did wake up, they brought me to and I saw my daughter. It just like it just like something just lifted up off my heart when I seen my daughter because I know we was at the mall together, but when the shooting was there going on, she wasn't with us. But they put all of us in shelter. My daughter was, I guess she was in another area, but um she found me and her kids. And all her mercy. That's why I thank God for my daughter, because she's just like she's my nurse too. She'll be telling me, Mama, breathe. I breathe, Mama. I had a panic attack so bad one time. A couple of days after I had a panic attack, anxiety attack, my heart was still hurting because when my daughter would hit me in my chest, she was kept it because what she said when I does go into those anxiety attacks, I stopped breathing. It's like it messed with my breathing and my heart rate started dropping some. That's why they tell me just stay calm. Stay calm. That's why, if something on my mind, I come on out and say it, and I leave it at that. I I don't keep dwelling on things that I can't control. You see what I'm saying? I say it once, I'm finished with it. I don't have to keep repeating myself. In other words, that's stress. When you keep constantly got to keep defending, explaining, um, you stressing yourself out. And I'm not gonna do it. I say what I say, mean what I say, and be done with it. That's just only me. That's how I have to handle things. That's how I have to handle things. I always gonna try to. I'm always trying to protect my mental state. I like going to bed in peace. I want to wake up in peace. I don't want nothing overshadowing my brain when I'm getting ready to lay my head on my pillow at night. Because Lord knows I do. I do want to wake up the next morning and say, Lord, I do thank you. I do want to wake up the next morning and say, Lord, you protected me. You protected me overnight. So I thank you. That's how I want to go. I want to go to bed. I want to sleep good at night. I want to sleep good at night. I don't want to sleep knowing, woo, but I don't want to sleep good at night. I don't want to be trying to be going to bed worried about what Jake said about me yesterday or what Sue said about me this morning. You can let it down. I don't want to worry about those type of things. I can't worry about that. Those people, those things, those places, they're not my life. I have to stay focused on what in front of me and what's around me, and that's how I'm able to make it. I start focusing more. I read a lot. I meditate. I walk. I even changed some of my eating habits. I talk to God a lot. I tell him the things that I need. I tell him to help me throughout this day or the night. Yana, Boosie, ask Yana to call KJ. I think I gotta go pick him up. My little grandson had a game. Go tell KJ to tell your sister to call KJ. Ain't nothing like having a peaceful night's sleep. Ain't nothing like having a peaceful night's sleep. Ain't nothing like having a peaceful mind. Nothing like having a peaceful night, especially when you know you have done the right thing, regardless of what others. Amen. And that's it. That's it. That is, you said a mouthful right there. What he said. But I just want to come on and share those things. Mental health, mental illness, physical health It's nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing to be ashamed of. Just know there are millions and millions of people out here in the world are dealing with it, and some don't know how to deal with it because they're afraid. Huh? What's the game over with already? Huh? Probably about 10 or 15, 20 minutes. Um, a lot of people don't know how to face their problems. They're running from their problems. They're running from their problems. So taking the time, slow down, take those deep breaths, and we got to deal, you know how to deal with things. Like, look at all these shooting going on. I have shared videos about mental health and gun violence. All of that is mixed it up together. If you see my playlist, you'll see all the things that I did share. But walking helps mental health, things that help mental health. I'm going to go over a few more of those things that I did put in my playlist, things to help your mental health. Exercise, meditation, yoga, gardening, massage, deep breaths, relaxation techniques, peer support, mindfulness. Like I said, a lot of the younger ones, like the teenagers going through puberty, a lot of them are got like peer pressure on them. Like my granddaughter, she was bullied a lot and she was going through peer pressure, trying to, you know, the kids was making her feel bad. She was starting to have low self-esteem. After we saw that she was having a problem, we started getting her, telling her we love her. We started letting her know daily that she is important. We let her know every day you have a lot to live for because she was going through peer pressure. She was getting bullied through the internet, cyberbullying. And I don't see how a lot of people live with themselves knowing that they can be the reason another person can hurt themselves. How do you sleep? I just wonder sometimes, how do a lot of people sleep at night knowing that you have caused another person to want to hurt themselves? How do they do it? A lot of people can't, a lot of people can't deal with bullying. A lot of people can't deal with roasting, as they put it. A lot of people don't like to be picked on because a lot of people can't handle it. If someone get bullied so bad and cyberbullied, and I have seen people get cyberbullied so bad and they end up killing themselves because someone have made them felt just that terrible. I wouldn't want that on my conscience. I wouldn't want that on my sleeve, knowing that I made another person felt bad and made them kill themselves. I wouldn't want that on me. Hey, on Trail, good to see you. I would not want that on me. My motto, if I can't lift you up, I won't tear you down. That's what I stand by. Because I do not want to make another person feel bad about nothing. I don't like to hurt no one's feelings, and I don't want nobody to hurt mine. That's just me. I don't get off on trying to hurt other people. I don't do that. I don't do that. This me, this my image, and I will always protect my mental state. A lot of people don't know me. They just know that stream name. Like I said, they only know my stream name, but they don't know me as a person. But if you want to get to know me, come on over here and check me out. Don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe everything you see. Get to know people for yourself. Get to know people for yourself. But like I said, I had been doing mental health all month. Yes, respect. Like I said yesterday, respect, respect, respect. It goes a long way, y'all. But it have to start at home. Respect starts at home. It starts at home. You have to be raised that way. If you was raised to try to target people, attack people, that's just the way you are. That's the way you was raised. I taught my children to defend themselves, but I did not teach them to be a bully. I didn't teach them to bully others. I didn't teach them to mistreat others. I didn't raise my children that way. It starts at home. Like I said, a lot of children are dealing with mental illness, dealing with mental health because of peer pressure. Peer pressure. They're dealing with it because of peer pressure. And a lot of these adults are also dealing with mental health. As adults, we get bullied just like children do. And a lot of adults can't handle it. People talk about your weight, they'll talk about your hair, they talk about the way you look, they talk about the way you smile. They always have something to say. And a lot of people can't handle that kind of talk. I always was taught if you don't have nothing nice to say about no one, don't say nothing at all. That's just it. Because everybody can't handle those kind of things. Everybody can't handle that. But yeah, I was just doing some recaps of some of the things that I did share about mental health. Walking is good, exercising, yoga, meditation, talking to God, talking to God. He will listen. A lot of people like, he don't see us. Do he hear us? You got to believe that he hear us. And you got to believe that God does see us because he see us. He hear us. He know what everybody's doing. He know our every move. He know when he want us to hush. He know when he want us to sit down. God would give you that test. I talk to God a lot. I do. I talk to him a lot. When I hit that 4 in the morning, I said, God, I do thank you. I said, God, thank you. Thank you. Those are my words. God, I do thank you for your grace and mercy. How many of y'all could, a lot of people can't get up in the morning and say that. A lot of people cannot get up in the morning and say, Lord, thank you. Because they don't make it to the next morning. But that's what I want to share. Just a recap of some of the things that I have shared all month. And like I said, get back to my channel. I will continue to keep putting out awareness. I will continue to be someone else's voice. I want them to know they are not alone. No matter what I bring on my channel, just know it's going to be positive. I'm not here to tear no one down. I'm not here to judge no one. That's not my MO. You say you said I be barbecue chicken wings and strawberry. I would love to try that on trail. I would love to try that. You was talking about that one other day. So I'm just gonna read some of the tips that I shared for to improve your mental health. I'm just doing a recap on some of the things I have talked about all month. They good. I would love. They said tips for improving your mental health being. Relax and reduce stress. Find ways to learn and be creative. Spend time in nature. Connect with others. Look after your physical health. Try to get enough sleep. These are just some tips which I have already shared over the whole month. I've been sharing tips and ways to improve your mental and physical health. Relaxing helps me. After I did that live yesterday, you know how you do things to, in other words, you feel like it. Like I said, when I did that live yesterday, I said God has spoke to me, try to just talk to people about respecting others. Some medalists and some out of 10. But people do what they want to do. You know, they're just me. I shared that yesterday. And after that, I felt relaxed. I felt relaxed. I said, today is a new day. Anybody that is connected with me, only thing I ask, just be respectful when you come over here. Be respectful to my moderators. Be respectful to my guests. Be respectful to anybody that I'm connected to. Thank you. Thank you, Professor. Professor, you was one of my managing. I gave you a promotion. You and a couple more of my managing moderators. Y'all have the opportunity to block moderators. If any of the moderators come in, like you saw what happened the other week, any of the moderators come in, even though I still give you permission, but if you see anybody in my chat doing things in and out of the ordinary, you are a managing um, moderator, and you can remove a moderator. But the moderators I have over here, I know all of them is not here, and some of my members are not here. Hey, Sherry, I respect each and every one of y'all, and I feel like y'all do pretty good over here. But sometimes some of the moderators feel like they can override the host, but that won't happen over here. Everybody will be respected. Everybody will be treated equally. Good to see you, Sherry B. I was just wrapping up my mental health awareness series. Hold on, y'all. I got a phone call. Hold on. Yeah, I'm back. If y'all have not connected with Sherry B, please do. She's a very positive person. Like I said, I was just wrapping up my mental health awareness series. I had been sharing. Hold on. I had been sharing all month. And thank you again, Professor, for the super chat. This is the end of the month, and I had been sharing things for mental health all week. And I'll just wrap it up some things. Anybody want to come up and talk about mental health? You can. And you want to talk about the importance of mental health, I will drop the link. I got a few more minutes. If anybody want to come up and share some things about, do y'all think mental health is important? Do you think mental health is worth discussing? I do. Mental health does matter. Physical health does matter. Sherry B, she been one of my long time Georgia troopers over here. We've been rocking for a while. Um, y'all make sure y'all connect with her. I can't get where I can drop her link. Professor, any other moderator here, can y'all drop Sherry B link? And Sherry B, if you have not connected with Professor, can you drop her link? Well, that's what I was doing, just doing a recap on the things I was talking about when it comes down to mental health. I just wanted people to know that you are not alone. There are millions and millions of people are dealing with mental health, physical health. It is not nothing to be ashamed of. Don't never let another person make you feel less about who you are. Always stay true to yourself. Be who you are. And that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to continue to be the person that I am because we all have different opinions. We have different lifestyles. We're not alike, not even twins alike. But I am so glad that I'm connected with people like Sherry B. She put out positive things on her channel. She's a very positive person. I love her daughter. We did an autism awareness show together. Um, and I hope she's doing well, the daughter Sherry B. But let's continue to keep lifting each other up. Let's continue to keep everyone in prayer because there are people out here suffering, y'all. And so a lot of people don't know how to. Hey, Ann, good to see you. It's a lot of people that don't know how to deal with mental health because they're afraid. They're afraid because they're worried about what their peers might say or what others might say. But if someone out there dealing with something like anxiety, depression, anything like that, don't feel bad. I have shared what I have dealt with, and I'm not ashamed. But I turn to God. I turn to God for everything, y'all. That's my sister Ann from the Dream Team. She's a very positive person. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. And thank you again, Professor, for the donation. If y'all want to become members of my channel, you can hit those join button. But I was just doing some recaps of things to improve our mental health. I have been sharing mental health awareness all month. Anybody want to come up and share some things about mental health? You can. Um, I will start talking about, Alzheimer will start tomorrow. I have been walking this month for mental health. I'll walk to end Alzheimer. I'll do 2 days out the week because my mom does have the early stage of Alzheimer. So I like to educate myself and I do awareness over here to people that are also dealing with things that I do share. Anything I put on my channel is for educational, entertainment purposes only. Thank you, Ann. How you been doing? I see you say you with your grandbabies. Child, I know how I got, look, mine's in there. You know, I got a new grandbaby too, girl. Ooh, girl, I'm a great grandma. I got a new one, child. And one I'm out to the school now to my grandma, how long you gonna be on your live? So I gotta pick him up. He had a little game. And I just want to go do a recap of the things that I have been sharing all month about mental health. Just know that don't be ashamed. So the question I'm asking right now, do y'all think mental health matters? That is the question. You can put in the chat. You take medicine for anxiety? You can come up if you want to, Sherry B. If you want to come up for a second. I take some too, but I haven't, you know what? I was just what I was telling Professor now. I've been I've been doing pretty good lately. I've been doing pretty good. I've been doing pretty good lately. I've been trying to stay calm. I try not to worry about things that are not in my control. You see what I'm saying? If it's something I can't handle, if it's something I can't do, I just let it go. I let it go. Cause it's not worth me going through all those. You have to go through these breathing, get back to breathe right. Because my daughter said when I does have anxiety, it mess with my breathing. They keep telling me to breathe. So I try to stay calm. I try to be as calm as possible. Like there's a lot of stuff going on the YouTube streets now. I'm trying just to stay just stay calm. I'm not gonna get myself overwhelmed by anything. I said what I had to say yesterday about being respecting to just respect each other. If you feel like you can't respect each other, you feel like you just can't get along, just go your separate ways and be done with it. That's how I feel about it because I'm not finna hurt my I'm not finna take myself through all that. I'm not. Hey, Sherry B.
Hello,
How you
darling.
doing, girl? I'm gonna call you the
I'm doing
supermodel.
good.
Look at you. Got that pretty red hair. How you
Thank
been doing, my
you.
sister?
I've been doing good. Yeah,
Well, it's
mental
good
health
to
is
see you.
hard
I
to
see you
deal
say you've
with.
been working a lot. What you got a different job or something?
Yes, I work at the smoke shop now,
Oh,
so I had to
this is
quit pay
Sherry
them.
B up here, everybody. Y'all make sure
Hello.
y'all connect with Sherry B. But you know, I had been doing some things on mental health all month, and I was just trying to wrap it up tonight. What are your intake on mental health? And I see you said you does deal with anxiety. So how are you able
Yeah.
to cope with anxiety?
Well, when I had my psoriasis, I ended up on antidepressants, and
Oh.
I have been off of them now, and my
Mm-hmm.
anxiety, I started doing meditation, which helps me tremendously. And sometimes I'll write things down and then I'll release it to God and say, take this
Okay.
from me. And it's helped tremendously
All right.
because mental health is not a joke. I used to be a caretaker for veterans, so PTSD, and it
Mm-hmm.
is really hard and struggle because they had to deal with a lot and they didn't come
Yeah, I
back,
know those
you know,
soldiers
the
have to
same
deal
and
with that.
everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But with the COVID, a lot of people have a lot of anxiety issues.
Yes, it started right after. They was having it during the COVID. But let me read this what my
Yeah.
sister Ann said. She said, I have a physical therapy appointment on the 5th, but my doctor is concerned because I'm gaining weight. So now they want me to get a thyroid test. Okay, get
Oh,
that done,
wow.
Ann. 'Cause that's what my weight, that's why
Yeah,
my
go
weight
ahead,
up and
honey.
down because of my thyroid issues. I
And tell
lose
it
so
not to
much and
play
then I
around.
gain so much back that I have to try to get back to normal. That's why I've been trying to do much walking. But I'm on thyroid replacement medicine, so my weight does varies. I hope everything working all right for you. Hey, that's Sunshine.
Okay.
Good to
Hi,
see you.
Sunshine. How you doing, sweetheart?
We got
Hi,
Sherry B up here,
everyone.
and we just doing some things and recap some things about mental health. And she was just sharing some things about her experience of having anxiety and she also have seen people that went through what you said?
PTSD.
PSTD. Okay.
Yeah, my father, he was in Vietnam, so he came back and he
Mm.
had PTSD. And I was a
And I'm gonna
caretaker
keep you
for a
in
lot of
process.
veterans.
Okay.
Yes, send your prayers, darling. Send your prayers.
But like I
It's not
said,
easy.
mental health is nothing to be ashamed of. A lot of
No, it
people
isn't.
are not getting the treatments they supposed to get or they deserve to get. Then a lot of people doesn't have the insurance. A lot of people can't afford to get the treatments they deserve. That's why I said sometimes you have to go to your local health department, go to your city councils and see what kind of
Yes.
programs are they're offering, because people
Yes.
does need help out here.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And it's a serious matter because
Yes.
some people need to be on medication and some people don't. The antidepressants I was on,
Hmm.
it helped me for a while. And then I started doing meditation and started getting grounded with Mother Nature and doing a lot more
Hmm.
prayers and walking out in Mother Nature.
Yeah, I've
And it
been doing a
helped
lot of
me
walking too.
tremendously. Yeah, walking because it's giving you motivation, it's giving you
Hmm.
exercise, and it's clearing your mind.
Yes.
Art and paint and doing art
Yeah.
gives some
Yeah. Yeah.
creativity. It keeps your
Craft,
mind balanced and it helps
dancing,
you release it.
singing.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am. You know it. Like I said.
and And I can tell you about the test. When I first found out about my thyroids, what they gonna do? They gonna draw like a series of blood.
Mhm.
They gonna draw a series of blood, and if your blood number is not where it's supposed, I think I did a video about it when I was on the
Yes,
thyroid
ma'am.
series. But what they gonna do? They gonna draw like two. I mean, this what they did. I mean, they took like, ooh, I thought I was gonna have to give them blood one day. They're gonna take a series of blood and they're gonna give you like three different tests. And whatever, if your numbers are not where at the normal thing, and like what, like the TP or whatever they call it,
Mhm.
um, your blood level have to be a certain number. And see, I knew mine was right because I had my neck was swollen, and I knew my
Uh-huh.
gland. I didn't know I had a tumor there until I went through biopsies and different things
Oh
like
my
that.
goodness.
And that's when they told me I had thyroid cancer. But I had to go to a series of testing, a series of testing. So
Yes.
yeah, if you like me, I don't like needles, honey, but they gonna stick
Mm-mm.
you. I'm gonna tell you,
Oh yes,
they
they
gonna
will.
stick you.
My
Hey,
ex-father-in-law
Rudy,
had
welcome in,
thyroid
everybody.
cancer, so yeah, he had to
Huh?
go through a lot of process. He had to get it removed
Yeah, I
out of his
want y'all
neck
to
and
keep my
everything.
dad in prayer too, because right
Yes,
now my
ma'am. I've
dad,
been lighting a candle for your dad and saying prayers
he's
for
going
him.
through stage 4 right now, and he
Yes,
was just
ma'am.
calling me. I gotta get off the phone. He just called me because he had to do another test today, and yeah, Rudy, you got autism. Okay, I think you had told me about that before.
Really?
Yes, my dad going through stage 4. I'm trying to
Yes,
take deep.
honey.
See, this right here is messing with my anxiety,
I know,
worrying
honey.
about him.
Just keep doing your prayers, okay?
Yeah, I
Keep
know.
trusting God will handle it.
So I have
Yes,
to keep
ma'am.
I have to
Yes.
keep breathing.
Breathe,
I
breathe
have to
in
just
and out.
let her.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, see,
You'll be
I found
okay.
myself. I had to go up there and see him. I had to go up there and make sure he's on the right path. They get
Yes,
hard headed
ma'am.
sometimes. You know
Yes,
how they
ma'am.
get. Can't tell him that. So I had to go talk
Mm-mm.
to him, and he
But you
called me a
know I'm
while
always
ago.
here for you, girl.
I know, and I know when I first found out he had it, my anxiety had started kicking in. I had to get back down to earth. I had
Yes,
to,
yes,
I
yes.
started praying and I started saying, Lord,
Yes, darling.
help me. I just asked him to make me
Hmm.
stronger for my dad. So
Yes,
right now,
I'm
I was
also
crying,
praying
but right
for my
now I'm kind
angels
of,
to go around you and helping you.
huh?
So I ask
Yeah.
my prayer, my angels and my spirit guides to
Thank you.
watch
Thank
over
you.
you and your
I see
family and
you
your
be out there
father.
with them birds and you be out there with the trees. And so when
Yes,
you do that,
ma'am.
how do that make you feel? Do that give you some type or how do that
Yeah,
make you feel
it's
you out there with
calming.
them trees and stuff?
It's calming
Thank you,
because
Ann.
I connect with Mother Nature very much so.
Mm,
I mean, you can
okay.
put your hand on a tree and close your eyes and meditate on the tree. You can feel the
What?
tree's pulse in them.
Oh,
Everything is living and Mother Nature
no.
is healing. If you're
No,
stressed, if you got
I
anxiety,
don't. I
get
can do
barefoot
that
and
this
go
way.
walk in the grass and close your eyes and picture everything, all the negative coming from your body going into Mother Earth, and Mother Earth sending you positive energy back. And
Yeah.
it is healing because you got to take over your anxiety. You got to take the power
Yeah, I
back.
know. I found myself
And my
crying
colonel's
and
agreeing right now. They're
I
chirping.
found myself crying and
Yep.
worrying and then I had to just get back because I had to make sure I keep my faith. You see what I'm saying? I got to
Yes.
make sure I keep
Yes.
that faith.
Yes. Yes, you do.
I'm supposed to be crying now, but I'm getting stronger. I'm getting
Yes,
stronger.
you are.
I'm getting
Because you
stronger.
got to be strong. You got to be
Yeah,
strong.
I'm getting
And you know
stronger.
I'm
That's
always
why I
here for
can't.
you, and you can contact me. You got
Yeah, I
my
know. I know
email.
how to get in contact. That's why I can't be worried about this drama, what's going on, what's brewing up on
Yes.
these YouTube street.
Yes.
I have to just let
Yes.
them have it. I have to let
Yes.
them have all that and come
Yeah.
back to where I
Because
need to be.
negative energy brings you down. You can't be doing
Yeah,
that. That takes your
yeah,
power. So you got to
uh,
take it back, take control of the anxiety, start doing your breathing, hon. Close your eyes and just breathe and tell yourself, hey, I'm going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay.
yeah. I
You got to
have.
flip that
It's just
negative
like
into
when
a
I
positive.
first found out about him. Yes, it was
Shock.
messing me up because I know when they tell you about the C word, I know how it affected me. I know what it did to me mentally. You see what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes, I do.
And so, yeah.
I have five
Cherby, I
women through
love you. You
breast
just made me
cancer.
feel, you just lighten my day up just by saying the things you have said.
That's
And
why I
that's
had
what
to
the
get
type
on
of
here and let you
person,
know. I got you.
that's the type of
Okay.
person you are. And you,
Yes.
like your name say, positive. And you are definite that.
You are a
You are
good
definite
person.
that.
You're a good friend of mine,
How's my
girl,
girl
and I'm
doing?
always
How my
there for
girl
you.
doing?
Oh, Jess is doing great. She
She
might be having
doing
a job at
great.
the library. She's been,
Wow,
yeah,
that's
they got a lot of summer
awesome.
stuff going on this summer, and she's excited. She's getting involved. She's getting out of her shell. I'm so proud of her. She's doing
That's
amazing.
good.
Growing up
Because I
on
know
me.
I know that one while I wasn't seeing you, I know you had to take did you have to take just like a break? Did you have
Yes,
to
I
take a
need to
break
take
from
a break.
social media?
Yeah. Yeah, I had to take a little break because I was going through a lot of stuff, a lot of changes and everything.
Mm.
And I'm adapting and going through more changes. I'm planning on taking some classes next month for small business, learning
Oh
stuff where I
wow.
can, because I'm about to I'm
But
seriously
let
thinking
me
about
know
doing some products and
what
stuff
kind of
off my
business are you
YouTube.
working on?
I might be branching off my YouTube channel. Positive vibes. I'm about
Okay.
to work on some things.
All right, just let me know, girl.
Yeah,
You know how
I
to get in
will, girl.
contact with me.
So I got some stuff in the works, and I'm thinking about seriously taking some meditation classes as well, so I can start teaching
Hmm.
meditation classes. I want
Yeah,
to do things to help other people
that's
release
it.
and
That's it.
understand their
That's it.
energy and spiritual and everything. So,
That's what it's all about.
yes,
That's what
ma'am.
it's all about. Helping the other person. That's why I said, if I can't lift a person up, I won't tear them down. I won't tear them down. I really won't. And I was
And you
just
got
like
a
I
lot
said, I
of
don't know
loved
if
ones
y'all
around
see,
you. Huh?
huh?
You got a lot of loved ones around you as well, being
Thank
protective of
you.
you. I see them and sense them, and you know how I am. I speak what comes out, what comes out.
I know it. See that I was in one of my feelings yesterday. I don't know if you seen my live yesterday. I
Hmm.
just was, you know how sometimes you just need, like, when God speak to you to talk
Yes,
to
ma'am.
people and just
Hmm.
see if they gonna listen. But then sometimes
Yeah,
people just don't want to hear your message. You see what I'm saying?
it's okay.
But
If they don't, honey, you still got to do your message, regardless how they take it. Whether they take it or they
yeah,
don't take it, whether they look at you crazy or not, it doesn't matter
mhm, yes.
because
But
we have to
like
get
I
the
said, I'm
messages out,
very confident about
regardless.
how I am and what things going on in my life. I just gotta continue just to keep the faith. I gotta continue
Yes,
to
ma'am.
stop. I can't worry about things, this material stuff. I can't worry about what's going on in the YouTube street
Hmm.
because, like I was telling people earlier in this live, I like to go to bed in peace. I like to go lay my head down in peace.
Ma'am.
I don't want to go to bed with things overshadowing my brain because I do want to wake up the next morning. That
Wake up every
stress will
morning and
kill
say,
you.
"This is going to be a positive, blessed day. I am
Mhm.
smart, beautiful, and strong." Look in that mirror every morning and tell yourself that.
Okay, and
Tell
yeah,
yourself
and I
that,
was just
honey. You
okay.
got this.
What I was talking about yesterday is just respecting each other.
Hmm.
Like you don't know if you know, when I first came to you two, I went through a group with the Dream Team, which I'm still part of them, but
Hmm.
it just like, you know how you have family, when family try to go astray
Yeah.
or family have arguments, and
Hmm.
by me being like one of the older ones, other group, I felt like I wanted my
I
voice
know
to be
this stuff.
heard, and I wanted them
Yeah.
to know, let's respect each other regardless of how another person is on another person's chat. Let's respect wherever you go because respect goes a long
Hmm.
way.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
goes a
Yes,
long
ma'am.
way.
Don't be
And
fake. Gotta be real. Gotta be
that's what I
real.
was saying. That's what I was saying yesterday about. Like I said, I never had a big crowd over here. I appreciate the two or three that does come because they're taking out the time out their day to come hang out with me. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But if anybody
Exactly.
like you're on my panel, if anybody come in and try to be disrespectful to you, they gone. I would
Oh,
not
honey.
let another
I
person
know
come
their
in and attack.
energy if they even come in the chat and they already know it. Let those
That's what
haters
I was
keep
saying.
hating, okay?
Respect
Because it
people
ain't gonna
no
affect my
matter where
positive
you
energy.
are. When you on other
Yes.
people's channels, you got to respect them. Especially
Yes.
when you're on other people's channels. You can't disrespect
Yes,
that host.
ma'am.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And that's the
ma'am.
message I was saying yesterday. But today
Yes,
is a
ma'am.
new day, and I just
It's
want
a
to wrap up this
positive,
mental
beautiful
health
day, girl.
awareness.
It's a
Huh?
positive, beautiful day. It's a positive, beautiful day.
Absolutely. They've been great.
You're
I got up this
living, you're
morning. I
walking,
got up
you're
this morning. I
moving.
did my walking. I felt so good this
See?
morning.
Yes,
I seen
ma'am.
my mom. Now I'm finna see how my dad done because he did have to go back and do his test. So hopefully
Beautiful.
I'm trying to take it.
I can feel it, girl. I can feel it when it's
I'm taking
coming. I
those
feel
deep
people's
breaths.
energy. You know that. Yeah. But see, you're catching yourself though. And that's a good thing. You start doing your breathing. That is
Yeah,
a big
I
step right
know.
there.
I know when I'm having anxiety because I start breathing funny. I
Mm-hmm.
start I I start breathing funny, and my daughter and they'll be like, "Mama, breathe, breathe, Mama." And that's why I had to stay, down here,
Mm-hmm.
down to
Yes,
earth.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I know when I have anxiety, and it's not a good feeling. It's
Put a song in
it's
your
not a good
head that
feeling.
raises you up.
Mhm.
Put a song in your head that raises you up. That will help you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put that song
Yeah.
in your head and say, "Oh my God, my spirits agree." You see my light flicker. Put a song in your head that brings your
Mm-hmm.
vibes up when you feel the anxiety kicking
Hey,
in.
who is that? Oh, no. See, oh, hold on. Yeah, I've been done. Where one of your little babies at? Come here. Tell them to go in the house. I know her.
Because
I
that
know
helps
her and
me in many ways.
Carol for a minute. Talk to
Okay.
um
I guess she wants me to entertain everybody now.
uh. I did see her with the phone earlier.
But yeah, when you feel anxiety and you feel like you're stressing out and you
How you
gotta
been doing?
just
You ain't
calm
work today?
yourself down, you
Yeah.
gotta calm
You
your
got it?
energy down, take
Okay.
back control.
All
Because when you
right.
don't take back
You know,
control,
bring
you
my
let the
phone.
anxiety control
Yeah,
you.
you know how they is about them phones.
And I was talking also about mental health as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's different types, but
Yes, it
you
is.
can
Thank
control
you,
that.
Sherry.
You can control it. It's mind over matter. You got to train your
Yep,
brain. You got to change. You got to flip the way you think about things and how you handle things.
absolutely.
Because
And
when you
that's what
flip
I was.
it,
That's
you're
what
going to
I
make
be
it into
talking
a
about over
blessing.
here. You got to
Yeah.
have faith over fear. Like I said,
Yes.
we all have feared things, and but we have to have faith
Yes.
along with it.
And also trust your intuition. Trust
Yeah,
your inner self. Listen to your inner self.
yeah.
We're never alone. We
That's
are
why I
never
said
alone. And you got to
don't never
receive that
feel
as
like
well.
you're alone, cause there are people out there. Like I was just reading the
God's always
statistics.
watching
It's
us. They hear our
millions of people
prayers.
out here dealing with this. Millions
Yeah.
of people out here dealing with anxiety,
Yes, ma'am.
uh, depression,
This whole
bipolar.
town gets
Yeah, it's,
the town I'm in. They're full of people with depression that comes in my store all the time, and I tell them what they need to do, and they come back and they're like, "Wow, it worked." I said, "See?"
and like you were saying about the
Mhm.
pandemic, I think that brought on a lot.
Mhm.
It brought a lot of anxiety, and I
Yes.
have said it on my
Yes.
channel when we was on lockdown. Put it like that.
It
When we
changed
was
the
on
world. It flipped everything upside down, and nobody knew how to handle it mentally, physically, and then we were all locked down.
no, no. And some people still
So
ain't where they need to be. It's
yes,
still,
exactly.
people are still not financial. A lot of people lost their businesses. A
Oh
lot
yeah,
of people had to
I
start
lost a lot.
over. It
I
was a
lost a
lot.
lot. I lost a lot.
You
But
did?
yes, I did. I lost everything, actually. My
What?
cleaning business, my vehicle. Yeah, I
Uh,
lost everything. I'm starting from scratch, girl. I'm staying with family until I get on my feet. I'm
what?
going forward regardless, though. Hey,
Well, I'm going to keep you in
God
prayer.
breaks us down to bring us back up. So,
Amen.
and I've been
Amen.
able to help so many people in this town, that is going through a lot of mental problems and a lot of mental
Yeah.
health and a lot of anxiety. I do what I can
Yeah.
for others on
Yeah.
and off YouTube. I am the same person. I do not change for anyone.
I know that's right. But yeah, it was horrible when that pandemic first hit. It was horrible.
I was one of
Kids
those
running
people out there
around here.
delivering.
Yeah,
I was,
kids
I
running
was
around
keeping
here.
people safe.
Jeremy, children were eating everything they saw in sight. They
Girl, I
weren't
was
going to school.
delivering food and stuff to people left and right, keeping people in their houses. Yeah, I was delivering stuff to people when
Oh, you was
the
doing
shutdown
that?
happened. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and I would go clean people's
Wow.
houses still too. Yeah, it didn't stop me because I
Wow.
knew people out there needed my help. So I do what I
You're a
can
good person,
for others.
Sherry. You
I
went
always
through
do.
all that. And I
Yeah.
pray that things get better for you. I know you, like I said, you was off the scene for a while. I'm like, I
Hmm.
wonder where Sherry be at. But you would
Going through
pop
some
in every
changes.
now and then, say that you was going through some things and you was changing up some things. You came back
Hmm.
a redhead or a brunette. What is you? What?
Cherry red.
Oh, okay. You came back a redhead. I said, oh, when I saw your picture, I said, I know her. Then I saw your Memorial Day picture. You looking good,
Hmm.
girl. You keep doing what you're doing. You're
Oh,
smiling and
And
and just keep that positive vibe about yourself. Like you
you
got
need to
your
come
name
on
up
my
there.
panel sometime too. I'm
When
starting to do that
when are
now.
you gonna have a next thing back in when are you gonna have one?
I might end up doing a live probably next Wednesday or Tuesday.
Look, when you
Depends
get
on my
ready to
schedule and
go
my days
live,
off. I'll
look,
email
when
you
you
and
get
let
ready
you know.
that yeah, you got me.
Yes,
You
I
know,
do.
child, cause we got a new baby here. We got stuff going on. We trying to
Mm-hmm.
squeeze in. I'm out here on the
Yeah.
porch now because I couldn't be in the house. I'm like, oh, they got so much noise. So I'm out here on the porch. You see that? You saw a while ago,
I
children
see
here.
your son is really glowing up too, girl.
Thank you, girl. That's my little songbird right there. Thank you.
Yes.
And said that is
Amazing
so
voice.
true. The pandemic was
Amazing voice.
crazy.
He's got
And said that
amazing
is so
talent, girl.
true. And
Amazing
said that
talent.
is so true. The pandemic was crazy. It really thought people to be resourceful and yet brought people closer in the midst of the storm. Yet a lot of people really
Exactly.
went, yes, exactly. It was horrible. People
Yeah.
lost their lives.
We got
They, oh my
through it though.
God.
We got through it and God collected more angels to watch over us. And that's what you need to think about.
Absolutely. That's why I say, yeah, the anxiety and the mental health went skyrocket back then because I was reading where they said the numbers shot it up with mental health
Hmm.
during the pandemic. People
Yeah.
get mad, they have no money, they have no job, probably
Hmm.
have food to eat, children running around here back and
People
forth,
were acting
open the
crazy.
refrigerator back and forth.
And people were acting crazy too. Trust me. Whew.
Yes. That's why I said
And they're
God has been
still,
so good.
and the
He has
ones
been
that
so good
really
to us.
got knocked down, they're really
Mhm.
going through it now. And that's why it's important that we help one another, we support one another, and
So right now today,
understand one
Sherry,
another.
how are you doing right now today? I mean, with everything, I know you're
I'm
still
grateful
going through
what
some
God has
things.
blessed me with every day, regardless what I'm going through.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because every day is make me stronger. Every day I'm learning something new. Every day I'm going forward. I'm not looking
Yes.
backwards. I'm going forward.
That's
So
why I
whatever's
said
holding you down,
moving forward, moving
write it
forward.
down and release it to God. Let or the
That's
highs to the
it.
high. Let it
I saw
go.
you that day. You said release,
Release it.
release,
Release
release
it.
it.
Girl, I had like 5 pages. I released it. I didn't play around. No. I practice what I preach.
All
And I tell
right.
you what, a lot of
And I
people have given me back.
one thing
Thank
about
you. It's
social
helped.
media too.
Yes,
Mental
ma'am.
health and social media. It's
Yes.
terrible.
Yes.
Social media does affect mental health in ways where
Yes, it
people
does.
get bullied so bad. And, some people, like I said, my Facebook, your Facebook, and the people in the chat,
Mm-hmm.
they probably have their Facebook pages or their YouTube channels or their
Mm-hmm.
families, or they try to do things for inspiration. But a lot of people using their social media to hurt others. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I
They're
started
you.
the positive vibe and light movement on YouTube.
Mhm.
Remember?
Yes,
Against bullying. Because I don't tolerate it. I lost
me
babies
either.
because of it.
You remember I was telling you
And
about my granddaughter. She was going through
mm-hmm.
that. And it,
Yeah.
it just, whew, I tell
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
and it come from social media.
Yeah.
It come from social media. And that's why I
Yeah.
said, if you're not using your platform to do something
Yeah.
positive, you do what you want on your platform. But if you don't have a good meaning behind your platform,
Mm-hmm.
why you want to use it to bully people? Why
What
you
you
want to
put
use
out
it to
comes
attack
back to
others?
you, though. What you put
Yeah.
out comes back to you. Little do they know, we're always being watched, one way or another.
Amen.
And God's going to be the judgment at the end. Remember that. So what you put
Ooh,
out
you
comes
better
back to
say it,
you. You
girl.
go to a bully, it's going to come back to you. And you've
Absolutely.
seen a lot of these channels that were going around bullying people. You see them disappearing. You see them losing views
Yeah.
because people don't want to be connected to that negative energy. They want to be connected to
No.
a positive energy. They want to be motivated. They want to show and shine.
Absolutely.
Bring them up.
Oh, okay.
The others can go down.
Huh?
Got to stay positive.
Yeah, he had said he had called me, but he didn't say they were finished though. About 10 minutes ago. Yeah. He had talked to Yana. My little grandson had a little game today, girl. But
Mm. Aw.
oh, he's still playing. Then my daughter right here, Sherry B.
Hi, sweetheart. How you
She been-
doing?
Look, she been to the gym. She been to the gym. She
Woo
look. This her
woo. Go,
second day at the
girl.
gym. Second day at the gym. Come on, she's so. I'm like, girl, go on in there.
There you go. Pump it up.
Tell
Hi,
me, Sherry B.
sweetheart.
Hey.
Oh, look at you, little mama. You are a doll. Yes,
So how
you
you been
are.
doing? Good. Ask her how she been doing. How you been doing? Ask
I'm
her what her
doing
daughter. Her
good,
daughter know how to
sweetheart.
sing. Her daughter know how to sing.
Oh, yeah.
I love singing. She
She
loves
won't get on
singing.
my panel and sing, though. I'm trying. She's like, no, Mom, no. And I'm like, come on.
Look, now this grandchild right here, she love the camera. Now the other two, the others, they be
Mm-mm.
running and hiding. My daughter don't you like to be on camera. But
She
this
gonna be
one
a
right
little
here,
superstar. She
but
gonna
this
be a
one
little
right here, she
superstar.
loves it.
Oh, yeah.
She loves it.
Oh, yeah.
Girl, you knocked my phone down. Think you did?
She gonna
Bye.
be a
Don't come back.
superstar.
But she gonna be
She's
a
a
superstar. You
doll.
think she gonna be a superstar?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I see the aura around her. It's bright light, bright yellow all around her. I see it.
And said, I forgot to tell you that my 4.5-year-old granddaughter prayed by herself. It was so cute. She didn't want you didn't videotape it.
Aww.
You didn't videotape that, and you know how we is, girl. I'm always got my phone. I'm always trying to video something about my. Did you videotape? I bet that was so cute.
Aww.
I bet that was cute.
Oh,
But
yeah.
anyway, that's what I
Yes,
was
so
talking
cute.
about. Cause I'm gonna go catch this phone, see what my dad doing. I gotta
Yes,
be.
ma'am.
Ooh, look,
It's
cause he
okay.
today he
Every
supposed
time
to
you
be
mention
went.
his name, you go,
You
it'll be
see how I be,
okay.
don't you? You see
I
how I'm
know.
acting.
I know. It's
Yeah.
okay. I got you. Okay. I
But
got my candles. I'm gonna be lighting my candles for him tonight, saying my
he supposed to
prayers.
been he supposed to been went by for his CT today to see
Be okay.
where have it spread it and stuff like that.
It's all
Uh,
good.
I'm
Exactly,
okay.
honey. It's okay.
I'm okay.
You
I'm
okay?
okay.
God's got it.
Okay. But yeah, I'm
God's
gonna
got it.
end this
God's
right
got
here.
it. Put that in your
Thank you,
head.
Sherry B. Mwah. You
I
know I
love you.
love you, girl. And look,
Love
don't forget
you.
to tell me when you go live. So I can
I
come over
will.
there.
I definitely will,
You
darling.
did good at
I
your
love
first
you.
live, though. You did real good on your first live. You
I
did
was
real
nervous. I
good,
kept
Sherry
kicking
B.
myself off. I didn't know what I was doing.
Go. It took
And
me
my
a
music,
minute
I
to
couldn't
get
turn it off.
StreamYard. StreamYard be having you. I'm
It was
telling
a
you.
hot mess.
It took me a minute to figure out StreamYard. It really did.
Oh, yeah.
You
Well, at
used to
least I
be
got
over
to
here.
entertain
You used
everybody.
to be over here when I be like, can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? I finally got it right. Finally got it right. But I
Practice makes
appreciate you for
perfect.
coming over and you
I love you,
continue,
girl.
like I said, we know how to contact each other. I'm
Yes,
glad that
ma'am.
we are connected to each other. I'm glad and thank you
Always. We
for
family, girl.
saying you're keeping my family in prayer. And let me
Yes,
know
ma'am.
when you go
Always.
live. I'm gonna surprise you. I'm gonna
I
come up there. I
will.
don't usually be on people's panel, but I make an exception for you.
Ah, you're my girl.
Yeah.
Thank
That day when
you.
I saw you, I said, Sherry B, I told Miss Key. Because she was in here earlier. I told Miss Key, I said, Miss Key, Sherry
Ah,
B went
I love
live.
Miss Key. Oh,
That's
yeah.
my girl.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
I
She
try to
said,
share
we're
you
going to
guys
give it
out.
to God and call it done. And that's
In the
right.
name of
That's
Jesus
fine.
Christ. Got this. That's
That's
right.
it.
That's right. That's
But
right, man.
any
God's got
last
this.
words you want to tell someone that Dylan, just in so many words, encourage people that are going through mental health or dealing with some things? What are some of your encouraging words that you would tell them?
If you're having a hard time sleeping at night, put a little bit of lavender underneath your pillow. I know with mental, you have anxiety, you're having a hard time sleeping, lavender will help you sleep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Meditation will help you. Get barefooted with Mother Nature. Go watch some of my videos if you need some tips. Spiritual baths, like light a white candle. Take some sea salt and take a bath and
Mm-hmm.
relax
That
and
helps a
release
lot.
it. That takes a lot of your negative energy and bring in a positive energy.
Yes.
And say your prayers. Pray up to whoever you believe in. Each religion has their own name, but it's all connected to the same. Okay.
Yes.
I know that for a fact. Okay. Or I wouldn't be alive today. Everybody knows that.
Amen.
I don't hide who I am, what I do, who I'm connected with. I'm honored and humble
Amen.
and grateful. And I'm working with students right now on nurse. So yeah, I'm not ashamed. I'm proud. God has blessed me in so many ways. He speaks through
Yes.
me
Yes.
as a
Yes.
shuttle,
Yes.
and I do not hide it, deny it, and just release it to God. Talk to Him. He hears your prayers. He sees your
Yes.
tears. He
Yes.
is
Yes.
there
Yes.
for you. I'm living proof, or I wouldn't be here today. I can tell you that in many
Amen. I'm a
ways.
witness too, girl. I am a
Yes,
witness too.
ma'am.
And so she
So,
heard about that lavender. I had got me some Epsom salt one day and it had lavender in it, girl. And I put it in
mm-hmm.
my water. It felt like I was in heaven. It smelled it
Yes,
so
ma'am.
good. It smelled it
Yes,
so good. It smelled it so
yes.
good.
And if you're having bad dreams, put oregano underneath your pillow. It'll
A
take away the
what?
bad oregano underneath your pillow if you have bad
Talk about the
dreams.
seasoned oregano.
Yes, ma'am. Any type of oregano. You put
Wow.
it under your pillow. It'll
Uh-huh.
take away the bad dreams.
Wow, I didn't know that. So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
telling me something new today.
I'm a
Wow.
spiritual healer, girl. Like I said, I'm working and learning new different things. I'm learning about crystals as well. A lot of
Mm,
good things to help people balance that energy. I
wow.
wear bracelets for protection and balance, chakras and everything. It's legit. It's all connected together.
Well, thank you for sharing that, Sherry. But you know,
Yeah,
me and you
I
go
love
back
you,
a
girl.
long way. I can remember the
Yes,
first
ma'am.
time you came on my panel. I remember the first time we met. You came in my chat. I don't know how we met, but some kind of way you came in my chat and we been connected. And I
God brought
knew
us together.
you always told me, and you always come back and let me know, Georgia girl, I'm still around. But
Yes.
what you had to do what you had to do to protect your
Hmm.
mental state. You had to
Yes,
get
ma'am.
those breaks. You had to change up. And that's what it takes.
Yes.
That's what it takes, people to change from being around people, places, or things to get where
Hmm.
we need to get, that's what we have to do.
Yes, ma'am.
And I pray
Yes,
that you have
ma'am.
much
I'm healing
success
every
in
day.
whatever you do.
I love
Or
you,
you had to
girl.
went through a separation at one time, didn't you? A
I
divorce or
went
something
through a
like that.
separation. Yeah, divorce separation. Yep. And he
I
was a
remember you saying
narcissist,
something like
and
that.
I dealt with a lot of craziness.
Okay, Ed. I love you, Ed. And don't be
Yep.
scared when you get ready to get that test now. They gonna stick you. They
Don't
gonna
be
stick you.
scared. Just breathe.
Yeah.
It'll be over in a second.
But it's best to go get it seen by Ed because if you're
Yes.
gaining weight, if you're losing weight, it 9 times out of 10, your balance, your thyroid or something is off balance. It's
Your
something
health
off
is important.
balance. And that's why I have to take that little pill every day. Because if I don't, I'll be off balance. I have to
There
take my
you go.
thyroid medicine because I don't have a hormone. Because they took that gland from me because I had a tumor
Mm-hmm.
sitting up there. So,
That's right.
girl, I said, look, girl, I'll be off
Do
balance.
what you
Bad. I'm
gotta
already got
do.
issues. But
Yeah.
Cherry, I'm gonna let you go. I love you,
Love
girl. I
you.
might have to sing you a little something. I ain't gonna tell you, but you never
Oh God.
know.
But you know I ain't in Texas no more.
Oh, you ain't? Oh,
No,
wait,
I'm in
then.
Arkansas now.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad. You better glad you told
I
me. Never
told you
know what
I
I
was
might
going
be
through some
got,
serious
got up my
changes, girl.
sleeve. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But anyway, I have enjoyed you. So when you say you go on my live, y'all make sure y'all
Probably
connect with
next
my sister
Wednesday.
here Thursday. Send me you can either send it through email or
Facebook.
messenger. Just say you
Yeah.
live and I'll pop up,
Yep.
share y'all. You know how we do over here.
Yes, we do,
Um,
girl.
I appreciate you. I love you.
I love you, girl.
Tell my girl I say hello. And next time she's
I
gonna come
will.
on and sing for me now.
I'll tell her that.
All right, then I'm gonna wrap this up right quick. If I can go on and talk to my dad.
Everybody have a blessed, positive day.
All right, you do too.
Pray, girl. pray. You got
Love
this.
you.
Love you too, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Love you all.
All
Have a blessed,
right. Bye
positive
bye.
day.
You do too. That is Sherry B. Everybody. I have put her link in the chat. She's a very positive person, and she believes in healing and nature. And she'll sit out there on her porch and talk to them birds. See them birds singing, and she's just a very positive person. And she just made me feel so good about telling me to make sure I keep my breathing going. Just stay positive about everything. And that's what they're gonna take. And Sister Ann, you gotta laugh. Yeah, girl. Don't get scared, girl. I can remember drawing blood, let people get blood. You know, when I used to work, right? I used to be want to volunteer, let those people get my blood. Then when I get there, I be about to freak out. I was like, no, man, I can't stand needles. But they have to put those needles in you in order to get those tests. And keep me up to date on everything. You can send it through Messenger and we can talk that way. Just let me know your updates on your tests and everything, okay? And I'm gonna let y'all know the updates on my dad. Just continue to keep him in prayer. Good night, and I love you. One thing I can say about you, you always come back over here and check on old Georgia girl. Man, you've been sisters since I think I met you 4 years ago on through data. And I'm so glad that we're still connected. And like I told my Dream Team family yesterday, I love y'all and whatever we gotta work out, we'll work out as a family. Just don't let those outsiders come in and intervene because that ain't nothing but the devil. But this have been a good show. I had my girl Sherry B up here. She shared some insight about mental health. And I want to tell my chat, my moderators, professor, and everybody that came in. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. And I also want to thank everybody for joining my membership. The ones that did join my membership. Thank you. You always judge a trooper. Um, yeah, I love you too. And it gonna work out. It gonna work out. Everything gonna work out. I do believe everything will work out. Just a lot of things can be done offline, but people choose their own ways of handling things. So, but all right, y'all. About to end this. This is the end of my mental health awareness series. I had shared things about mental health all month. This is one of my shirts I had designed. I just want to leave this with people that are dealing with any type of mental health, physical health. Just know you are not alone, and that there are millions and millions of people are dealing with some type of issues. And if you're feeling like you're going through things where you can talk to your pastor, talk to God, just talk to someone if you're feeling alone. There are numerous of places that can help someone that are going through depression, that are going through suicidal thoughts, anything like that. Reach out to someone. Don't hold all that stuff in, because it's not healthy. My channel is just like my opening. I'll come on, I start talking, and people join in if they choose to or whatever. But I want to thank the ones that are connected with me. Thanks to the ones that came in today. I love the positivity that was in my chat. And that's all I preach over here. Let's continue to stay positive. Let's continue to keep lifting each other up. Let's continue. Thank you, Professor. I love you. Thank you for giving me that super chat. I does appreciate you for hanging here tight with me, along with the rest of the moderators. Tomorrow I will start my new series. I'll be sharing Alzheimer. If you don't know what Alzheimer is, I will be sharing information on Alzheimer. This month color was green. Next month color will be purple. So green represent mental illness. I'm gonna see, can I put some that's why I was intending to tell y'all earlier to put some green hearts, anything green in the chat. Put some green hearts maybe. See what I got on my phone. Anything green on your phone that represent people that dealing with mental health. And mental health is with anybody. Everybody's going through some type of mental health. You got anything anything green, but that's a green, that's a game over. But anything green, like a green heart or something, that represent, this right here represent mental illness. I was trying to find a green heart. I was trying to find a green heart. The next month color will be purple. I'll be wearing something purple when I do the end of the show. I was trying to find a green heart, but it's not showing up. But yes, like I said, starting tomorrow day, I'll be doing Thoughtful Thursday. I'll be sharing. Thank you, Ann, because I'm trying to find some green. I got some green on my phone. I was trying to find the green hearts. But they that represent mental health. That's for anyone that is going through anything. Just know you are not alone. Start tomorrow. I start my new series of Alzheimer. Like I say, my mom, she's in the early stages of Alzheimer, so I like to educate myself more and more about that. Your sister, that's the one that passed. Okay, you ended up losing two sisters, did you? Do you lose two sisters? I know you lost a nephew. I'm gonna keep you in my prayer, and because I see some of the things you be posting, and I was like, Lord, my sister, and I know it's hard on you. You know, like I was talking about something like that one day about people can grieve for years and years and years, and they never get over losing their loved ones. That's why people can't tell nobody when to stop grieving, especially if you haven't been through it. I done lost a loved one, but I haven't lost a sister. Well, I don't have any sisters. I did lose a brother, but I haven't lost any of my siblings. But I have lost loved ones, like my grandmother, stuff like that. And it's hard. Ain't Dana live? Ain't he live? Because I heard him say he was going live. Did he go live today? Did Dana go live today? And he was like, someone told him I was upset yesterday. I said, no, I really wasn't upset. It just like I just didn't seen enough, I just didn't seen enough on the YouTube street, and it ain't getting no better. I'm like, but people to each of its own, I just want everybody to be at a good space, instead of trying to hurt each other, just try to help each other. That's why I was saying just make sure we respect one another. But I told him I'm good. I love the Dream Team. I love my George Drew. All us is as one, but family members just disagree. Family member don't. It's not going to agree on everything, but we shouldn't let other people intervene and cause problems for us. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was saying. You said my first sister had mental illness, but last sister had a brain tumor. Wow. And you in my prayers, honey. I be seeing you. I said, and I know she missed her sisters, her nephew, and I know it probably done took a toll on your mental health. I'm sure it have. But you are in my prayers. I love each and every one of y'all, the ones that did tune in. Just always know, you're not alone. And I will continue to be putting out this awareness over here. Try to lift myself up along with others. And until next time, everyone have a blessed night. Stay encouraged and always stay prayed up. I always end my lives that way because I want everybody to continue to stay prayed up. Have a good night's sleep. Don't go to bed stressing, y'all. Don't go to bed stressing about things that are out of our control. If you got something going on up in the day, deal with it before you go to bed. Get a good night's sleep. Don't go to bed with all that cloud in your brain. I try to be in peace as much as I can. Hey, TNT, that's one of my troopers. I'm about to get ready to go, girl. How you been doing? I was about to wrap up my show about mental health awareness. Sherry B was up on the panel. I've been interacting with my sister Ann, and we got to continue to keep her in prayer. Where your mama gone, KJ? Where your mama gone? Oh, yes, I was just wrapping up some things about mental health that it does matter and it exists out in the world. And it's millions and millions of people are going through it. Physical health, mental health, anxiety, depression, PSTD, bipolar, schizophrenic. People are going through these things or they're not getting the help they deserve. They're dealing with it. They're in fear. Some people are just in fear instead of trying to deal with it. They're running from that problem. They're taking it out on other people. Look how mental illness turn out toward gun violence. A lot of those people that shoot up those schools and stuff, y'all know something ain't right with those people. But people are ignoring those things. They're ignoring these people having issues when they purchase these guns, when they purchase these things to hurt others. People need to start paying more attention to their surroundings, to things that are going on in their lives. So that's basically what I was doing, just recapping everything that I have talked about all month. I've been walking, I've been meditating, I've been changing my eating habits, and I'm continuing to keep doing that pattern. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm confident about where I'm at in my life. I just want everybody to be happy. I just want peace. That's all I want in my life, peace. And I want to bring peace and happiness, and I want to bring inspiration to my chat. That's all I want. So we will continue to keep praying for everybody. Y'all continue to keep my family in prayer. I'm finna get ready to call my dad. Just, every time I think about my dad, it just brings my anxiety starting to kick in. But I have to start, like Sherry B said, take those deep breaths in and out. So I'm fixing to see what the doctor told my dad today. Um, but he's gonna be all right. I believe in my heart, and I believe in God so much. But my dad's gonna be okay. He just went down the street. But on that note, anybody else going live? TNT, are you going live tonight? I see you was live last night. Y'all make sure y'all check in with my girl TNT. She is one of my Georgia troopers over here. Thank you again for joining my membership. Thanks again, Professor, for the super chat. But anyway, y'all continue to stay blessed. Make sure you have your bells on. I got a new segment starting tomorrow. I'll be doing thoughts of the day, and I'll be sharing my new series with Time awareness. So y'all continue to stay blessed, stay encouraged, and always stay what? Pray to He will. He will, and He will. I just gotta believe. I just gotta keep continuing to keep believing that He will be okay. And that's just like everything that's going around us. Everybody gonna be okay. Everybody gonna be okay. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for joining. Be blessed.